A very good morning, friends. Uh, Welcome to my channel, Spiritual Territory. This video is about the uh, existence of the soul. That how this, how does all the living entities came into this existence, this material existence. What is the reason behind our life cycles? Why we are again and again taking birth in this material world? What is the purpose of our lives? And where we are actually destined to go after our lifetime. So this is the topic that we will be going to discuss in this video. So according to the scriptures, the living entities are also eternally existing along with the Supreme Lord. So both the God and the living entities are simultaneously existing together in this whole creation. So how does this how actually does all the living entities uh, become separated from God? So the answer to this question is that we all were living in the kingdom of God once upon a time. So that uh, when we all got an individual desire to enjoy separately far away from God, then God have created this material world and sent us here so that we can enjoy ourselves alone without the presence of God. So like this we all have departed, we all have departed from the spiritual world and came to this material world to enjoy our own selves. So it has been given the example of the son and the father, or the mother and the daughter. So we can see that when, if a father is doing some important work, the son will approach the father and he will also try to do the same work that his father is doing. His father may be doing some important work which may be related to his job, like that, the son uh, but his son will try to imitate his father's work, his father's duty, and uh, he approaches his father and he asks him that, father, please give me this. I also want to work along with you. Then father says, this is very hard job, you can't, this is very hard work, you can't do, please kindly go away, don't disturb me. Then this small kid will not understand, he will continuously try to disturb him. Then what the father will do, uh, he will send him to another room, and he will give him some toys or like that, and and will allow him to play there. And then he, from outside, he close the door and locks it. So like this, uh, we living entities, when we asked, when we desired the when the desire of uh, when the desire to enjoy individually have been popped up inside our heart in the spiritual world, and when we asked the Supreme Lord that we want to enjoy separately, away, far away from you, then he made this material creation and sent us here so that we all can enjoy separately in this material world alone, without the conditions or the laws, mm, uh, uh, laws made in this made by the God, so that we can enjoy separately without his any kind of mm, uh, any kind of interference in our lives. So like that, we got separated from the Supreme Lord, from the spiritual world, and came to this material world. So there are mainly three different kinds of energies or potencies that exist, uh, that God has actually made. So what are those three kinds of potencies? Those three potencies are actually the internal potency, external potency, and the marginal potency, which are known as Antargata Shakti, Bahirgata Shakti, and Tatastha Shakti. So the first one, Antargata Shakti, means the spiritual world. Uh, it the Antargata Shakti means uh, the spiritual world, and Bahirgata Shakti means the material world, and Tatastha Shakti means the living entities, which actually means marginal, means Tatastha. When we are in the spiritual world, we think that this is only our world, and when we come to this material world, here only we think that this is only our world. So this is known as marginal potency. It is a it always stays like a margin. Wherever we go, we will make that place only our own surroundings. So that is the so these are the three kinds of potencies through which the gods all energies are working: internal potency, external potency, and marginal potency. So when we departed from the internal potency, and when we came to this material world, in Bhagavad Gita, one stanza comes that Mamai Vamsho Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manassashtani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. So this stanza says that Mamai Vamsho, which means that the Supreme Lord Krishna says that you all living entities are my part and parcels, and Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana, you all exist in this creation eternally along with me. So Manassashtani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati, which means that uh, when the desire to enjoy separately far away from me have been popped up in your hearts, then due to the attraction towards the material illusionary nature, then you'll have been fallen from my spiritual abode to this material world. So like this, our journey started from the material world towards this spiritual world, from the spiritual world towards this material world. So mame vamsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatana manassashtani indriyani prakritistani karshati. uh, then when we came to this material world, we the living entities got bewildered by the three different modes of material nature, namely the sattva, rajas, and tamo gunas. So what does these three modes do? These three modes actually binds the soul uh, with within this material world. It traps the living entities within this material world, so that we can't escape from the clutches of the illusionary nature of this material world. So like this, we got trapped in this material world. It has been also given the example of a raindrops, that when the raindrop falls from the sky, from the clouds, it the state of the water is very pure. But as soon as those raindrops or that rainwater touches the earth, touches the surface of the earth, that those pure raindrops becomes dirty, changes into dirty water. So like this, living entities, when we were in the spiritual world, we were very pure and elevated, and we were free from all contamination. But as soon as we have fallen in this material world, uh, we got affected with the three different modes of material nature, and our consciousness got uh, became contaminated with this material energy, or the illusionary energy of this material world. And when we have fallen in this material world, we can see that there are so many varieties, there are so many variations between each and every living entities. There are so many species, there are so many animals, there are so many living entities, there are so many differences, there are so many variations, there are so many qualities, and deviations between each and every living entities in this material world. There are totally 84 lakh species in this whole material creation. And every species have uh, different kinds of bodies and different kinds of features, different kinds of nature, different levels of energies, different kinds of lifespans. So like this, there are so many variations in this material creation. So sometimes when we are actually sad, or when our lives are not going properly, then this thought actually comes in all of our minds, that why these all variations exist in this material world, what is the reason behind this, why somebody is looking so beautiful, why somebody is looking so ugly, why somebody is so intelligent, why somebody is so uh, mm, so dull, or so moroseness, so morose, and why somebody is so uh, skillful, or why somebody is so unskilled. So like this, why there are so many variations, why these variations actually exist, what is the reason behind this. So for this, actually the Supreme Lord Krishna answers in Bhagavad Gita. He says that karanam guna sangadosham sat asatyonishi janmashu. So the purpose or the reason taking birth in the uh, in the in the in the good the purpose or the reason behind having the good or bad qualities within, or possessing good or bad features, attributes or qualities within themselves, is only due to the uh, kind of actions that the living soul had did in his past or previous lifetimes. So uh, so how the modes of actions are performed. So for that, the Supreme Lord is saying that sanga dosha, or the effect of association, the people, the association that we choose, and we approach to the kind of association, according to that our consciousness also gets transformed. So the kind of association we do, that kind of association and that kind of qualities only will develop in all our inside ourselves. If we do good association, then good qualities will come inside us, and if we do bad association, then bad qualities will come inside us. If good qualities are developed inside us, we will do good activities and we will be elevated. And if we do bad actions, then our consciousness will be perverted, and we will be and we will be falling down, and we will be having great downfall in from birth to birth, in all the lifetimes. So uh, the due to this, actually the living soul gets trapped in this karmic life cycles again and again, due to the bad association. So and recently, in this current era, actually the effect of bad association is very fatal, is becoming is spreading like a wildfire throughout the whole world. We can see that everywhere there is only bad association, only bad company. Nobody has the perfect knowledge, neither the parents, neither the teacher, or nor the friends. Nobody is inclined towards the spirituality or the God consciousness or the Krishna consciousness. Everybody is only prone to the material desires, and only they are so much absorbed in this material things, which actually making them so obsessed of their lives. There is so much lamentation, and there is so much misery in their lives, so much confusions especially. So due to their confusions, they are imposing, or they are the same level of confusion on their on the upcoming generation also. So due to this, everybody is ignorant in this current era. Nobody is having perfect knowledge, so all are prone to the bad association. So therefore, in certain kind of society, there should be definitely the there should be definitely the association of the wise. Such kind of society should definitely approach a bona fide spiritual master regarding to uh, if they are desired, if they are curious uh, to uh, to to inquire, or uh, to get answers of the quests that they are having within their hearts regarding the spirituality. So uh, the association of saints only can elevate our lives uh, in every in all our fields, and it can only transform our lifestyles from this material domain to this spirit. And finally, getting the human life is very very fortunate. So when we got this human life, we should only focus on the things that we are having. We have got this beautiful human body, we are having all the organs perfect. So when we are having all the organs perfect, we should definitely use our all energy and all the organs in the service of the Supreme Lord, and should grab this opportunity of getting this human life in using the in using the uh, in using them in the service of the Supreme Lord Krishna, and should be elevated from this material world and should return back to the kingdom of God. So like this, we should utilize this birth of human life, because this human life will not come again. If once it is slipped from our hands, if once it got wasted, then it is very difficult to again get back to the human birth, because there are so many 84 lakh species. But if, according to the karmas, if we the current karmic actions that we are doing, we we how can we know that we will get definitely we will get the only human, we will be born as humans in our next birth? We can't give any guarantee. So therefore, my dear friends, please utilize all your power and energy, time in seeking the spiritual knowledge, or serve in or in serving the devotees, or or approaching the temples, and uh, and worshipping the deities of the Supreme Lord. So in this video, I wanted to discuss on this topic only, and in the next video I will come with some other new topics. For till that time, take care of yourself and enjoy. Thank you.